All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our new ambassador training call. My name is Laura Prejean. For those of you that are new on here and you may not know me, I am a Sapphire ambassador with Plexus Worldwide, and I am your leader. I'm your team leader for Plexus, and I'm excited to be with you tonight. I'm excited that you have joined our team. I'm assuming that if you are watching this call, you are on my team, and I want to welcome you. Usually I start off with my story and I tell you a little bit about me. Tonight we're going to do things a little bit differently, and I actually have invited my husband, Ryan Prejean. He's the good-looking dude with the dark skin and the mustache and the beard, and so pretty. Anyways, he's going to come on here tonight, and he's just going to tell a little bit about our story. So that you can hear just from a different perspective. So that's how we're going to start off tonight, is just for you to hear a little bit about me and Ryan and our journey with Plexus, and then we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of the training. I do want to give you guys a heads up right now for our newbies that are on here listening. It would behoove you, it would be in your best interest to go ahead and get a notepad and a pencil so that you can kind of take notes. Maybe you're not a note taker, that's okay, but I have to write everything down. So you're going to want to take notes, and even those of you that are seasoned ambassadors, I may say something that you're like, ooh, that's good, I want to use that in the future. So it's always great to have a notepad and paper with you. So I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to hand it over to Ryan, and he's just going to tell the story of us.
Are you muted?
Yep.
Okay. First, let me tell you, you're going to have to turn off your speaker.
How do I do that?
Just turn your volume all the way down.
I'm doing something. I can't talk to you right now.
Uh-oh.
I know, but you said that there is a time at the other zero.
You disappeared. Let me tell you that it's pretty disconcerting to sit in the same room on one of these calls with somebody else at the same time, because you hear them talking and it's out of sync with the video on your phone or your computer. It's a little creepy. But more to the point. So Laura, I remember very distinctly how this whole Plexus journey started here. Actually, we were laying in bed about to go to sleep, and Laura said, "Hey, I heard about this. Actually, I think she led with, 'You're not gonna like this,' and she said, 'I heard about this new thing called Plexus,' and she told me a little bit about some of the products that it did. And she said, 'I think I might want to do the business,' and my response was this. Laura had done a network marketing business in the past. It had not gone well. It was stressful. It was not profitable. It was not pleasant for us at all. So I was dead set against it. But I think my answer is something along the lines of absolutely not. And so she said, "Well, I really want to try these products anyway, so I think I'm going to try the products because I think they're going to work well for me." The next day, I think the way that it went down was she said, "Hey, I went ahead and signed up as an ambassador because I'm going to try to sell at least enough products that I can pay for the stuff that I want to use." I'm going to have a Scentsy party version of Plexus is what it worked, is how she had presented it. I begrudgingly agreed that was fine. Probably more begrudging than fine. She started on her Plexus business journey there. Yes, promising it would not be a big deal. That was not true. So she started into the business, and it very quickly, within the first month or two, she had made more money doing that than she made throughout the entirety of her previous network marketing 2 or 3 year combined total in that other company. So I became much more supportive at that point when she was started making money doing it, and then she continued to work. I was more supportive of her working hard at it at that point as well. She worked very hard at it. She did a lot of work. She put in a lot of time. She also faithfully used the products herself and had very good results with them, which I think was part of the key for her success. And not too long down the road, she said, "Hey, I just earned us a trip to Hawaii." I was very supportive at that point. We actually didn't even get to go on that trip to Hawaii since our son was born the day after we would have had to leave. We felt that it would be a bad idea to leave him at that point. Along about that time probably is when I really started using the products myself as well. I really like the products myself. I use them. What's going on out there? But
Can I hear that?
I don't know. I hope you guys can hear my kids hollering and screaming out there. Actually, just the same son we were just talking about. He's upset about something. I started using the products pretty faithfully. I'd kind of dabbled with them a little bit here and there before that. I started using the Slim especially. At that point, I think it was, the Edge wasn't out yet. I was using probably Accelerator. At that point, I used those pretty regularly, and then the two different vitamins, the Mega X and X Factor. And then kind of using them, but not really working very hard to try and lose weight or anything like that, just using them for general health stuff. And then down the road, personally, and I decided I wanted to lose a little bit of weight. So I really got serious about losing some weight in September, October of last year. That's when I started using Edge as well, which is my favorite product. I love it for energy. It really helps me with the mid-afternoon doldrums at work. Had very, very, very good success. I'm at this point the lightest I've been since I graduated college, or since 6 months after I graduated from college, and lighter than Laura had ever known me. And I have my own Plexus business as well now. I'm a silver ambassador, so I'm definitely the junior member in my household, but I'm working on it, and it's going to get bigger, and maybe I'll get my own room in Hawaii one of these days. And we'll get to bring some of the kids or college roommates or something along those lines. So. Yes, I do. I love the business.
Okay. Are we going to hear you and me?
I'm muted.
You're muted. Okay. So Ron, you can just shake your head, or do this, but is it safe to say that you were a massive skeptic of both supplements and network marketing when I started this?
Yes.
Shake. They can't hear you. So say, yeah, there you go.
You can hear me over there.
Is it safe to say that now you believe that network marketing is absolutely a viable business where money can be made and lives can be changed? Yes. Okay. All right. So my skeptical husband, who wanted wanted me to do nothing with Plexus, didn't want me to take supplements. He didn't want anything in it. Now he's a silver ambassador with a nice little growing team underneath him. You want to say something else?
Well, so we're not.
Okay. He's going to hang up because something's happening with our children, and we're going to keep moving forward. But I just want you guys to hear. I think it's important sometimes to hear from a guy too. I mean, would y'all agree that sometimes it's important to hear from a dude, to get on here and to say, hey, like, this is legit. I believe in this, and y'all are making a wise decision by joining this. Those of you that are new or that are getting restarted, you made a really smart decision doing this. So I'm super proud of y'all for being on tonight. So let's go ahead and get started. That's a little bit about my story and mine and my husband's story. I'd love to get to know you. If I haven't done a welcome call with you yet, get with your sponsor and say, hey, I'd love to chat with Laura on the phone, because I would love to get to know you as well. All right, so we've got some steps that I want you guys to take to become successful in your Plexus business. And what I'm going to say to you guys tonight is everything that I'm telling you is strictly advice and encouragement. You are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. You are surrounded by a great team of men and women that are here to support, encourage, train, and mentor you. But ultimately, it's up to you. Ultimately, it's up to you whether you take what I say to you this evening and you put it into action, or you take what I say to you this evening and go, Probably not. Okay. So it's all up to you. All right. What I want you to do is I want you to write this down. 5 keys to success with Plexus. 1, we want you to keep it simple. Okay. Everything that we do needs to be simple. We don't want you to leave here tonight overwhelmed, thinking, oh my gosh, what do I need to do? We want you to take the process that we already have, and we want you to be able to just simply duplicate it down to your new ambassadors, to your customers. That is what is most important. You are more than welcome to reinvent the wheel if you want to, but why? I mean, if I were you, I would just be like, just tell me what to do and I'll do it. I know that's what I did. Just whatever my upline told me to do is what I was doing because I didn't know any differently. We're going to teach you a system tonight of what it takes to become successful. And again, it's going to be up to you whether you take this system and you run with it. You may be on here tonight and you're just maybe thinking about working the business. Maybe you just want to have your products paid for. You're not really looking to make an income. Maybe you are. Maybe you're on here and you wish nothing more than to quit that job or to do the job of your dreams that you can't do because you're stuck in the other job. Whatever it is, whether you're just wanting to earn a little or you're wanting to earn a lot tonight, everything I say is going to be beneficial for you. Okay? All right. So what we want you to do first and foremost is to start with making some goals for yourself. Now, if you're on here tonight and you're just wanting to get your products purchased, then we want you, and actually if you're wanting to go all the way to the top, it doesn't matter. This is what we want you to do. We want you to follow the 3x3 rule, okay? And what that is going to look like is we want your goal to be to sponsor 3 new ambassadors and 3 customers. If you can sponsor, when you sponsor 3 new ambassadors and 3 customers, you will promote up to our first rank, which is silver, and you're going to start making some money. Our silver ambassadors do pretty well, you guys. They make a nice little chunk of change. So we're going to help you get there. And once you're at silver and once you've got a little handful of ambassadors and a handful of customers, you're going to start making enough money to at least get your personal products paid for. And if that's all you care about, then great. Make that your goal. If you want to quit your job and earn a large income, great. Still make that your goal. 3x3 is what we preach all the time. It's simple. It's duplicatable. So I want you to write that down, and I would encourage you to make that your goal. Even for the month of June, you guys, we are just starting June. We have the whole month of June left. So let's get you to silver by the end of June so that come July, you're getting your products paid for. Now, I'm not going to go into great big detail. So on how maybe to reach out, what to say, things like that, I really encourage you to get with your upline. Get with the ambassador that you signed up with to find out a little bit more details about what do I say, that sort of thing. Because, guys, we could be on here forever tonight if I went through everything. But just make that your goal, okay? Now, one thing that you can do, and I highly advise you to do this, is to utilize your upline. Utilize your sponsor that came in. If you're new, even if you're not new, even if you're getting started again tonight, so you're watching this video because maybe you joined a couple of years ago, but you never really did much with it, and tonight you are like, I'm getting started again. Utilize your upline. You may not know everything. You may not know why the Slim helps with diabetes. You may not know what is in the yeast cream that is going to help with inflammation. These are things that you may not know yet, but your upline can help you with that, okay? So utilize them with 3-way calls or 3-way chats. And I know I'm looking at some of you on right now that we got you on by having a 3-way call or a 3-way chat. Michelle, I see you over there. We got you on with the 3-way call. So get your upline involved. We're there for you. What you can say to your prospects is, hey, I've just now started, or I've just now started back. I don't really know a whole lot about the products except for what I personally have experienced. But my good friend, Melissa, she is like she's been on it for a long time and she knows a lot. So do me a favor, ask them to do you a favor. Do me a favor and get on a call with my friend Melissa. That way you can hear more about the products, and honestly, it's going to help me out too. So if you would be willing to help out by getting on a 3-way call with my friend, don't say sponsor upline, just say your friend. We're all friends in this business. If you'll get on with us, that would really help you out. People love to help you out, okay? So ask for help, ask for them to get on a 3-way call, or if you can't get them on a call, maybe your schedules are just too busy, it could really be beneficial to maybe throw them in a group chat. I'll give props tonight for Leslie Armstrong. She's one of my newbies on tonight. She's been throwing me in 3-way chats like crazy. I'm so proud of her. And we've just been talking with her prospects through the process. So really, really use your upline. That's what we're here for. And if your upline is unavailable when you need them, go to the next person and keep going until you find somebody in that upline that is willing to help you when you need it, okay? It's also really important for you to get to events and be on calls, which everybody pat yourself on the back tonight. You're here. So right off the bat, you're on a call and you're doing the right thing. Anytime you have an event close to you, or if we have a team call, a new ambassador training, a VIP online event, which we have coming up next week. We have an online event coming up. Even if you've heard the stuff, you think you know everything, be at events as much as you possibly can, because I guarantee you're always going to hear something new. You're always going to learn something new that you may not have known. And we heard a million times over last week at convention how leaders are born at events. Leaders are born at events. They're born through phone calls, through being available. The more you know, the more you'll grow. It sounds so cliche-ish, but it's so true. My ambassadors that show up are the ones that are going up right now. So make it a point as much as you possibly can to be at events and be on calls. And hopefully your sponsor will be letting you know from time to time if there are events that they know about that are close to you that you can go to. Okay? The next thing we want you to do is we want you to make a dream team and a contact list. All right, so this is where the rubber meets the road, people. This is where we know whether you really want to do this. We want you to make a list of everybody you know. Please do not prejudge. Please do not look at somebody and go, oh, she's so healthy and she eats, grass and bark all day. She's never going to want Plexus. You have no clue. She may be the most healthy person ever, but has some serious gut issues that you don't know about. Or you could look at him and say, oh my goodness, he's so prosperous. He does so well. There's no way he'd ever be interested in a business like this. You don't know that. He may be drowning in his job. He may be desperate for something else, something that he can feel proud of. So don't prejudge. Just start writing a list of everybody you know. Now, Plexus has made that really easy for us. When you sign up and purchase your welcome pack, you received a success kit. And in that success kit, they have ways to help you think of everybody that you know. So I encourage you to please go through that success kit. A lot of what you're hearing from me tonight is going to be reiterated in that success kit. But you also have another source. You have Facebook. And Facebook, you already have a lot of friends on Facebook. So you already have a written list of every single person that you know via Facebook. Your hairstylist, your friends from junior high. I mean, we're all friends with a whole bunch of people on Facebook, okay? And remember, we are not going to prejudge. What we're going to simply do is just start reaching out. And you've got to reach out with your story. Maybe you've only been on the products for a couple of weeks. That's okay. Maybe you don't have this huge life-altering testimony. That's okay. I don't have a huge life-altering testimony either. I was relatively healthy when I joined Plexus. Now, have I had some health benefits? Absolutely. but just get on there and share what you've noticed. Maybe your energy level is better. Maybe you're not having to eat as much or snack as much. You just need to just tell them what you are feeling. Now, if you're reaching out to somebody that you know has diabetes, or you know has MS, or you know has gut health issues, you can easily, with the help of your sponsor, find some testimonials that you can send to them saying, hey, girl, I know that you're struggling with this. I just started Plexus, and I saw this testimonial and thought about you. These products changed this girl's life, and I think it could change yours as well. When could I set up a time from a friend of mine and myself to talk with you about this? I've got Tuesday and Thursday night available. What night would work for you? So see what I did there? I'm sending them something that's automatically connecting with them and maybe what they're going through. And then I'm saying, when can we set up a time? And I'm giving them options. Okay? So maybe they'll come back and say, oh my goodness, wow, okay, I can do Tuesday night. You never know. It may be crickets, but you never know when they may come back and say, yes, let's do that. So you're going to make this list, okay? What we would like for you to do is to make a list of 100, at least 100 people. And you may go, oh my goodness, I don't know 100 people. Yes, you do. I promise. You know 100 people. It's just a matter of going through and thinking about it and going through Facebook, okay? And getting them out. Now, here's the deal, you guys. If you don't contact these people, somebody else is going to. All right. There are people out there that may scare you, that may be like, oh, I'm afraid to talk to her. What will she think? Will she talk bad about me? I don't know. I mean, I don't want her to think bad about me or make fun of me. Somebody else is not going to care what they think. Somebody else is going to they're going to go. They're going to go after them and talk to them. I cannot tell you how many times I got scared to talk to somebody, and then boom, all of a sudden they're popping up selling Plexus. And I'm like, what just happened? And it's because I didn't reach out. So I'm telling you guys, especially for your dream teamers, these are men and women that you would give your right arm to be on your team. You know, without a shadow of a doubt, that they could be successful, that they need the products, they need the business. Don't wait around. Contact them. Let your upline help you. This is a numbers game. It's all about how many people you talk to. The reason why diamonds are diamonds and they're at the top of the company is because they've talked to a lot of people, a lot. Okay? So we just have to keep talking to a lot of people, and we're going to get there too. Don't be intimidated. Don't worry about what people think about you. Okay? You've got an amazing health product in your hands that is changing people's lives. Okay? You don't worry what they think. And honestly, they're probably not thinking about you. People are just thinking about themselves, I guarantee you. So if you get ignored, if people don't reply back, don't be like, oh no. It's probably because they're at their son's baseball game. They're not ignoring you because they're thinking bad about you. They're just in their own life. They're in their own world right now. Okay? So all you have to do is reach out there and make that contact. Now, here's the thing. If they do tell you no, we don't just go, okay, thanks, bye. I would encourage you to get a Plexus notebook, okay? And every time you start reaching out to people, here's your list of 100 names in your Plexus notebook. You've got a no section. You've got a maybe later section. You've got a yes section. And you're just going to start putting those people in there. And then you're going to say, okay, Leslie, I understand that now may not be the time for you. Can I get back with you in July? Like, I would just love to follow back up with you in July. And nobody has ever said, nope, you can't. Most people say, yeah, that's fine. And then you're going to make a note to follow back up with them in July. Follow up is key. Write that one down too, okay? So many of us lose ambassadors and we lose customers because we fail to follow up. We hear them say no. We hear them say, no, thanks, I'm not interested. And we go, okay. And then a year later, we see them selling Plexus. And we're like, you told me no. We have to follow up. Again, I'm using Leslie an example because she's on here and she's one of my newbies, but I pleasantly bugged her for months about joining Plexus. She told me no, or said not now, or it's not a good time for a long time. And I could have just said, what did she say? I can't read it. I can't read it, Leslie. 9 months. Okay. So for 9 months, I continued to get back with her. And I could have just said, she said, no, I'm moving on. And then she wouldn't be on here tonight. So you have to follow up with them. Don't bombard them. Don't drive them nuts. But maybe once a month, every couple of months, if Plexus comes out with a special, if we're having a contest special, something like that, maybe you can say, okay, I know you said no last month, but I still believe that you can do this. I still believe that this is for you, and I want you on my team. We're having a special this month. What do you say? And if they go, I'm not interested, Laura. Okay. Couple months later, you still come back until they just say, look, Prejean, leave me alone. I never, ever, ever want to do this. And then you say, okay. But you just have to keep going on because you just never know when it's the right time. All right. So make your list. Get your dream teamers in mind, who you want, and then utilize your upline to start going after them. It's a numbers game. It's just you talking and sharing. That's all it is. Share your results, share the testimony, share your love, share your passion. When you are passionate about something, when you are confident about something, it attracts people. Did you guys know that? It's the truth. If you are confident and you are passionate and you believe without a shadow of a doubt in these products and this business, it's going to attract people. All right. So the next thing I want you to do is I want you to utilize social media. Okay. This is huge. It's easy for people to sometimes hide behind social media. So I definitely want you to still be reaching out to people via phone, via text, calling, having coffee shops, but you need to really be utilizing social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever your jam is, whatever you love, whatever you're on, I really encourage you to utilize it. Any company that is worth its weight is on social media. I mean, if you think about it, any company, they have those little pictures at the very bottom of their website, right? They have their Pinterest, their Instagram, their Facebook, their Twitter, their Snapchat. They're on everything because they know that is the best way to get their product out to the masses in the shortest amount of time. So for those of you that are like, I'm so busy, Laura, you just don't know, which, by the way, I do know. I get it. This is the best way for you to market your product to the masses is through Facebook, through Instagram. Now, here's the deal. You might be saying, I don't know what to post. Well, that's where your team helps you out. You need to start following and start friending some of your people that are on your team. The more you're involved in the Pink Rockers team page, you're going to start seeing a lot of people posting frequently throughout. Your leaders, okay? Your uplines are going to be posting throughout. Start friending those people. And guess what we do? We just steal each other's posts. That's what we do. You really don't have to come up with a lot of stuff. Like today, Nicole posted something that I thought was great. What did I do? Copied, pasted, and it became my post. All right? And so that's what we do. Now, I do believe it's very important to have personal Plexus posts. It's one thing for me to steal Michelle's post or Nicole's post every once in a while if I just can't think of anything and I need to post something. But it's also very important if I go out to eat with my family and I can't eat all of my food and I have to take half of it home in a doggy bag. I need to post that. Like people need to see real results, real testimonials coming from me, not just fun little cutesy graphics. Because you know what they're going to do with those graphics? They're going to keep on scrolling. They're scrolling right past those graphics. But when you can make a funny, real post about Plexus, that's what's going to intrigue them. She's not on here tonight, but I also have a new ambassador who just signed up a couple weeks ago named Kristen Bandy. And if you guys aren't following her on Instagram, you really should. Kristen, and I'll have to find out what her thing is. I think it's Baby Got Bags. But just in the couple of weeks that she's been with Plexus, she has the most creative, funny Plexus posts. And it's all just her being ridiculous. But they're funny and they're really good. So make your posts personal. Also, you need to post in the morning, like during breakfast time, at lunch, during lunchtime, and in the evening, right around now, 8 to 10. You don't have to do it every time, but when you're going to post, those are the key times to post because that's when people are seeing it the most. We just learned that at convention, or at least I think we did. I know I did. But that morning time when people are just waking up, they're on social media. When they're at their lunch break during work, they're on. And then in the evening when they're finally getting their kiddos to bed, they're on. So those are the high points, the best times for you to post. I want you to post about Plexus, but I want you to remember to post about your family, post your vacations, post what you're eating as long as it's not cheeseburgers and milkshakes all the time because we're a health and wellness company. We don't need to be seeing cheeseburgers and milkshakes all the time. We still have to make good choices, right? So post about your dog. You're going for a walk. You're at the park. I don't know. Just remember that people became friends with you or followed you on these social media sites because of you, not because of Plexus. So remember to keep your personal life in there as well. But post about Plexus. That's huge. Now, when you start posting about Plexus, you may get crickets. Nobody may like your posts. Nobody may comment on it. You may get absolutely nothing. Hear me say right now, that is okay. Everybody else, we're getting the same thing. If we're getting likes and we're getting comments, it's our other Plexus friends that are liking and commenting our posts to help us, boost the post up throughout Facebook. So please don't be discouraged by that. Believe me when I say they are watching you. They are watching you to see how serious you are about this. They're watching you to see your results. How is Laura going to look on these products? How is it going to change Laura's life? Is Laura serious about this, or is this just another one of those fly by the seat of her pants type things? I just want to watch her. They are watching you. I still have people joining my team that have been watching me on Facebook for years. They may have never liked a single Plexus post or said anything to me, but it's the timing. It finally was their time. And maybe they lost a job. Maybe they had a health issue, and it was finally time for them to come to me. So no matter whatever is happening in your life, no matter what discouragements you may have, no matter the highs and lows, just keep posting because they are watching you. And the more excitement you have, the more passion you have, the more you post, the more likely they're going to come around and they're eventually going to come to you. Okay? So let's utilize social media big time. Okay. Now, some of you on here may say, well, I just want to take the products for a little bit and get a testimony myself before I start sharing. I really feel like it's important for me to have my own testimonial and take the products before I start sharing. I get that. I really do. I promise you. But here's the thing. Yes, Nicole was one of those people. And I think she would agree with me that you can earn as you learn. You can earn as you start this journey. I mean, why wait? If you put it out there to your social media friends, hey, I'm starting this journey. I just started. I can't wait to see what happens. You may have people that want to join and do this journey with you. They may not care whether you have huge success or not. They may go, oh, you're doing Plexus? Gosh, I thought about doing that too. Well, now that you're doing it, I think I may do that with you. So you don't have to know everything about the products. That's what your upline's for. That's what our team page is for. You don't have to know everything about the business. You don't have to know it all, and you don't have to have amazing success with the products. Just jump in. Let's see, what does Nicole say? Good Lord, I earned money before I knew anything. I just love the products. Absolutely. I was the same way. There were moments that I'd be like, Suzanne, who's my sponsor, okay, so-and-so is asking me this. I have no clue. What do I say? I mean, you can just go for it. You don't have to wait. Not at all. You can earn money as you learn. Absolutely. The last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is being consistent with your products and being consistent with this business. Consistency is huge. We're going to have a hard time selling a health and wellness product if we're not on the products. We have to be on them ourselves. We have to be going through our own health and wellness journey ourselves. It doesn't mean we have to be, like Susie McCall, who is like a stick figure, like crazy health nut gym rat. That's not what I'm saying, okay? But I am encouraging you to stay consistent with the products. Again, they're watching you selling a health and wellness product. So if we're not living a health and wellness and we're out of balance there, that's going to be hard for us to share the products. So be consistent. If you're having issues with the products, don't just stop taking them. Go to your upline. Let them troubleshoot with you. You may need to drop a product, add a product, drop some dosage, add some dosage. Whatever it is, we can work with you. You just have to let us do that and stay consistent, please. You are an ambassador. An ambassador means, in the literal sense of the word, that you are representing something. You are representing Plexus Worldwide, a natural health and wellness company. So let's show that by being consistent. And you guys, be consistent with this business. I know you heard a little bit from my husband earlier. He's not quite as demonstrative and passionate as I am, but I can guarantee you that this business has changed our lives big time. I was a real estate agent before I started Plexus. I worked full-time at real estate. I had 3 kids. I now have 4. I was an Awana commander at our church, homeroom mom for 2 of my kids' classes. Needless to say, I was crazy busy. So if you're listening to this and you're like, I can't make a business out of this, you don't know, I'm so busy. Yes, I do. I had a full-time real estate job. I had kids. We had gymnastics. We had softball. We had church. We had all the same stuff that you have. But what I found was that I could fit this in the nooks and crannies of my life. I could do it at night when my kiddos go to bed. I could work it when I was in carpool line. I could do it when I was waiting on, my clients in real estate to get back with me. I could work it. And hey, for you guys that are watching this right now, you men out there, you can work this while you're on the potty. I know you guys sit on that potty for like 30, 45 minutes. Y'all are all laughing because it's the truth. But seriously, I say that because it's a joke. But you can work this anywhere. Find the time. I have since been able to quit my real estate job. And I make like way more money in Plexus than I ever did selling real estate. Dream big. If you just want to make enough money to pay for your products, that's fine. That's great. We can help you do that. But don't sell yourself short. If deep down inside you have large dreams, maybe you want to quit your job. Maybe you want to take your kids on a vacation. Maybe you need a vacation. Maybe you need a car payment. You need groceries every month. Whatever it is, Plexus can be the vehicle that gets you there. I can promise you that. If you will work with us, if you will take what I've given you this evening and you will put it into action, you'll utilize your upline, be at events, be on the phone calls, be in the team page, be active with the team. We love on each other. We encourage each other. We support, we motivate. These women, I'm not kidding. They've become my second family. There's nothing I wouldn't do for them, and I know that they feel the same about me. That feels good, all right? It feels good to have a place to belong, and you have a place to belong, and it's with Plexus. We can help you get those products earned, but we can also help you do whatever it is, your dreams. You just have to take what we've given you and put it into action. That's all I have for you guys. What I want you to do is if you have any questions about anything, I want you to unmute yourself so we don't have a whole lot of noise. Unmute yourself, or you can raise your hand via Zoom and I'll unmute you and I can answer any questions. Does anybody have any questions? one thing I do want to encourage you to do is to learn our compensation plan. There's a really great video in the Plexus Pink Rockers page that is of me and a gold ambassador, Jennifer Fulton, where we really kind of simplify that compensation plan. And if your upline hasn't tagged you in that video, you might want to ask him or her to do so for you. Anybody have any questions about anything? This just means that you guys know and you are ready to get going. If you're on tonight and you worked your business before and maybe you're restarting tonight, I do want to say to you that what I would do if I were you is to go back to your customers, go back to your ambassadors that maybe aren't active anymore, and then just say, look, I dropped the ball. I wasn't around and I should have been, but I'm serious now and I mean business and I want you back. I want you back on my team. I want you back as my customer. I'm going to be here for you now. I'm in it to win it. I'm in the long haul. And I think a lot of people will respect that. And maybe they'll jump back on board with you, maybe not. But I think it's good to go back and just say, hey, I'm restarting this thing and go with me. Okay, let's do this together. And then you're just going to start doing everything else the new ambassadors are doing as well. Just getting back into it.
Hey, Laura.
Guys, thank you
Hey, Laura,
so much for being on tonight. I hope you came away with some really good nuggets. I hope you are inspired and motivated. Nicole, you okay there? Do you need me to unmute you? Yes, ma'am. You're unmuted.
Somebody was just trying to ask a question. I can hear them.
Why can't I hear you?
Yeah, it's Gina. I was trying to ask you a question.
That's weird.
You can't hear me?
Do I need to unmute Gina? Is that what you're asking me? Okay.
Now?
Okay, Gina, are you there?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Laura?
I wonder why it's not working. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all.
It's because you don't like me.
Okay, Gina, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, y'all, I turned my volume down because my husband told me to.
Does that kind of fit with the statement that the gym?
Oh my gosh. This should be a lesson that if I can do this, then anybody can do Plexus, okay? Okay, Gina, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Past my bedtime now. Okay, I'm just wondering, do they take taxes out of it, or how do we do that?
Okay, so when you sign up as an ambassador and you gave them your social security number, then that is, they will do the taxes for you. You will get a 1099 at the beginning. Hold on, wait, hold on. I'm getting there, Nicole, I promise. If you make over $600, okay, I think it's $600 you have to make in a year, they will send you a 1099 for you to file your taxes. Now, you need to keep track of all your receipts. Seriously? You need to keep track of all your receipts. So, like, if you go out to eat or you have coffee or if you're buying sample packs, catalogs, your cell phone bill, your computer, your internet, anything that you're using for your business is all a tax write-off, okay? That's up to you to take care of and to keep track of. Your mileage when you're driving to and from meetings. Now, if you're giving away products, that's a tax write-off. The products that you personally are taking, not a tax write-off, okay? Your personal products are not a tax write-off. But if you purchase anything else, it is. Swag, okay? So any type of shirts or anything that you purchase, that's a tax write-off because you're marketing your material. If you get a new domain name like Jessica Corbin just did, that's a tax write-off, okay? So they will send you a 1099, Gina, for, hold on, let me say something.
I think their question was, if Plexus taxes the government out of your paycheck, and answer that question to
Okay, thank you. Maybe that's what Nicole was saying too. They do. I'm sorry, Nicole. They do not take the taxes out. They do send you a 1099 with how much you've gotten paid, how much you've earned. But as far as when you start earning money, it's up to you to take that tax out. That's correct. I'm sorry, Nicole. I should have let you talk.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else have any other questions? All right. I am so excited that Jessica and Leslie and Mary and Patil and Gina and Vicky and Jennifer, and I can't remember your name. Please tell me your name again. Seller Tiger.
Regina.
Yes, that you guys are on tonight. My other ones are my leaders on my team, but I'm so thankful that you guys are on, that you're restarting. Thank y'all for being on. If you have any questions, please let your upline or me know. And y'all, let's do this. All right, let's do it. We'll talk to you guys later. Y'all have a great evening.